Now we're hitting level 2 of our Stabilize and Strengthen exercise series. We have Jermaine here, who's a state trooper, and Carrie, the account executive, to help demonstrate our wonderful lower back exercises. Now that we've stabilized our spine, we're going to give you some more stretches and exercises to really start to strengthen. Remember, comfort is always the most important thing. Go slow and listen to your body. Let's begin. So let's kneel down. What I want you to sit on the highest point of Backbridge, levels 1 through 4. What we're going to do is carefully lay back. Great. Get your arms flat, just like this. What we're going to do is we're going to cross this leg over right onto this knee. Great. We're going to wrap our hands around the front of this leg and pull gently towards us. And what this is doing is stretching out the gluteal muscles, and we're going to hold this for about 15 seconds. So it's bringing in the knee to the chest on one side, stretching out the gluteal muscles, the piriformis muscle, which is a very important muscle for your lower back, and then we're going to switch. So just hold that for another few more seconds. Great, how's that feel?
Good.
Good. So let's put that flat, and let's switch legs. And this is what's known, and let's do that again, wrap behind, and that's known as a figure 4, because you're pulling your knee to your chest, and you're kind of angling the hips out on the other side, trying to open it. So you're working both sides of the hips and the pelvis, loosening up the lower back. And then hold that for about 15 seconds, so we have about another 5 more seconds. Great, and let's go down flat. Great, uncross your legs, and let's gently kind of turn to your side. Get up nice and slow. And that is a wonderful low back exercise that loosens up the hips, the pelvis, and the lower back. Okay, so this next exercise we're going to do is the knee to chest exercise. So come sit on Backbridge. Again, levels 1 through 4. And we're going to just lay back for me. Carefully and slowly, obviously. And we're going to bend both of our knees. Wrap our hands right around behind our knees and pull and hold. And we're going to hold that for 20 seconds. And what that's doing is opening up the lower back, taking pressure off the lumbosacral junction, which is your lower back. And the great thing about the Backbridge is it's elevating the pelvis, maximizing the stretch, stabilizing everything, making sure that you have good form and good posture. So we'll hold for about another 5 seconds. Great, Jermaine, release. Put your legs out straight. And how we do is we get up very slowly and carefully, so turn to your side. Get up on all fours. Come on up. How'd that stretch feel, Jermaine? Really good. All right, great. So this next stretch is called the hamstring stretch. And we're going to utilize the strap that we use as a chair support. So why don't you come sit on levels 1 through 4 and slowly lay back carefully, but make sure you have the strap in your hand. And come lay back. And what you're going to do is raise this foot up and put the strap right through your foot. Perfect. And then hold on there. Let's straighten out the opposite leg, nice and straight out, and that's going to loosen up the hip flexors. Keep this knee straight as possible, and utilizing the strap, pulling this towards you. So you're absolutely getting the most maximum hamstring stretch there is, and we're going to hold this for 20 seconds. So you should feel it in both legs. You should feel it behind in the hamstrings, you feel it in the hip flexors, and that's maintaining perfect form. Great, let's let that go, come back, and then we're going to switch and do the other side. I'm going to hold that for 15 seconds. Great, straight here. Try and keep the knee as straight as you can. And what the strap does is it allows you to maximize the stretch. So keep stretching it, keep holding it. We're going to hold that for about 15 seconds total. How's that feel, Jermaine?
Good.
Great. And then if we want to increase the stretch, we just pull a little tighter on the strap. Raise our hands a little bit, making sure that you want to keep this leg flat. And let's release. So let's drop the leg down, let go of the strap, take it off your foot. Great. And now I want you to slowly turn to the side. Get up on all fours, slow. And that is our stretch-assisted hamstring stretch. So this next exercise is going to be the side lying stretch with the strap to assist. So we're going to put the Backbridge on your side. So let's lay on your side, get your knee on the Backbridge, crossing over, and let's put this strap right around your foot. Great, and let's get that leg straightened out, as straight as we can. Good. What we want to do is we want to pull with the closer hand, open up, get flat through the chest area, and really keep that leg straight. So we're working on the calf muscles. We're flexing the foot, stretching out the hamstring, really getting a wonderful stretch. So we're gonna hold that for 15 seconds. Loosening up the lower back, loosening up the chest, loosening up the legs. It's a wonderful stretch. So now after we've held this for 15 seconds, we're gonna switch sides and go for another 15 seconds on the other side. So let's take off the strap and switch sides. As you can see, we're using the back bridge to stabilize and really get a great stretch, and then we're using the strap to really maximize. So again, we're hitting the hamstrings, we're hitting the calf, the gastrocnemius muscle, we're hitting the foot flexors, we're really loosening up the lower back, opening up the chest, getting this nice and straight. So we're gonna hold that for about 15 seconds. That's perfect form, Jermaine. So let's loosen up the strap, come sit up. And that is the side lying stretch with the assisted with the strap. So for our next exercise, we're gonna do flexion distraction, but we use higher levels of back bridge. So we're gonna turn Backbridge Level this way, come sit on it, and lay back nice and slowly and carefully. Okay. Straighten out our legs, put our arms all the way back behind us, and stretch and pull with the arms, stretch and pull with the legs. We're gonna hold that for 15 seconds. This maximizes the back bridge because we've elevated it, taking pressure off the lumbosacral junction, really stretching out the lower back. How does that feel?
Really good.
And hold for about another 5 seconds. And what I want you to do is turn to your side and get up nice and slow on your hands and knees. And come on up. And we are ready for our next exercise. Great job. So for this next exercise, we're going to do the anterior pelvic tilt again, but instead of using levels 1 through 4, we're going to use just levels 1 and 2. So why don't you just come sit on here. Bend your knees, but keep them flat on the floor. Lower yourself down slowly and carefully like always. And what I want you to keep your hands flat, and let's bridge up the pelvis up into the air. And what we want to do is we're engaging the quadriceps, the hip adductors, the gluteal muscles, even the core. And we're going to hold for a total of 15 seconds. And then we're going to be good with this exercise. So really engage your body, and this type of anterior pelvic tilt or bridge is really a great stabilizing and strengthening exercise. So about another 5 seconds, Jermaine. Great, and let's slowly land back onto back bridge. Turn over to your side. And coming up on all fours, nice and slow. And that is the anterior pelvic tilt with a much freer range of motion. Congratulations on finishing level 2 of the Stabilize and Strengthen exercise series. Remember, comfort is the most important factor. And if there's any exercise that you're not ready to do or doesn't feel comfortable, take your time, listen to your body, and slowly build up to it.